Everybody, how's it going? So just recently I got a recent request from my fellow YouTuber friend, and he wanted to see more of my Samsung SA-3500 stereo amp, and I decided to put in my matching tuner, which is the TU-3500. And I got both of these from my teacher. He's a math teacher, which is also an audio fanatic like me and like many people. And so pretty much he just decided to give me these, wanted me to keep the whole set. I think I'm going to keep these for pretty much, I don't know, my whole life, I guess, since these things are, well, I'd like to call them rare because I haven't seen any yet, but of course there are some out there. I just don't know who owns them. But other than that, they're really nice, and I'm going to keep them for a very long time. So first off, on the amp, as you can see, it says right there, model SA-3500. These were similar, I think, to either the Pioneers or the Kenwoods back then. Forgot which one, but I think they were also noted as 3500. I forgot if it was also SA or some other letters, but they were pretty much similar. And I believe Gold Star, or LG Gold Star, had pretty much kind of copied them too. So they had multiple amplifiers with almost the same faceplate and pretty close name. So, you sometimes you might get mixed, as my teacher did. I saw when he was typing in one of his forums that he thought it was to be either a Kenwood or a Pioneer, or I forget what he said, but I might have to look that up again. But either way, it was something similar. And so pretty much the front faceplate is very simple, very nice. I've got your speaker output switch right here, bass, treble, tone if it's on or off. You get your filters, high and low, muting, loudness, your volume, and volume balance right here. And that's pretty much left and right if you wanted to play more on the left or the right speaker, or to balance it out. And then you've got your mode and stereo, normal, left and right, or just left or right, which pretty much changes it into mono, I guess. You got your mic input or output, or I think that's input actually. Mic level, you got your selector, and then you've got your tape. So pretty much put on source and you pick your source, tuner, phono, aux, or mic, or just switch over to tape A or tape B. And pretty much here's the power. I'll switch that on right now. And as you can hear it click, just a couple weeks ago I was using it, and I did not know that I had used 6 ohm speakers, which this amp only takes 8 ohms, so it almost, I guess, blew out, as when I turned it on it wouldn't click to output any sound, so I was pretty much worried at that time. But luckily I let it rest, didn't do anything with it for a while, and it's back to normal. So pretty much I'll just move it to the back now and show you the rear. Alright, so on the back, of course you've got your A and B speaker outputs, and I have my Advent Legacy 2s hooked up to the A. And as you can see here, I don't know if you guys can really notice, but you can see this power supply doesn't really fit perfectly, as it doesn't seem original. And I'm pretty sure this cable doesn't seem that original either, like perhaps this one right here, which is the tuner. And I have it hooked up to the AC outlets. This amplifier has 2. And so pretty much, I believe my teacher, when he received it, he had switched out the power supply, since this one could have been imported, so it didn't have US outlets. And so pretty much I guess he changed it out. I am not exactly sure myself, but it's been working great since now, so no problems with that. And right here there's warnings, and that's in English. On the bottom it's in French, so that could be another note that this was probably imported. As you can see, it always comes in English and in French. And then let me move over to the outputs and inputs. Alright, as you can see, I have my aux plugged in here, but everything else all clear. And of course you've just got your phonos, tuner right here, pre-out, power in for another power amp. And then you've got your tape, A and B, and for record players, I believe. And then this is a phono ground over here, and then there is a fuse for amps right here on the right side. And it is manufactured in Korea. Right there. See right there, made in Korea. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so now moving on to the tuner. This is the TU-3500. It's a AM FM stereo tuner, and it does have Dolby Digital, or Dolby system. So pretty much basic, just a tuner, AM FM radio. Um, really smooth tuning. Got your Dolby FM here to turn it on and off, MPX noise filter, FM muting, and you got your selector for either AM, auto, FM/mono. So, and then your output level. I believe this one's a little bit scratchy, and the knob for the selector is a little bit wobbly, I guess. And then your on-off switch. Now, I would turn it on, and it does really look beautiful when you've got the lights on, but let me see if I can see them. It's too bright, so you guys probably can't see anything. Let me just give me a couple seconds, alright? And yeah, you guys probably can't see the difference, but pretty much when it's dark, it looks really beautiful. And I'll go ahead and show you the back too. Alright, so the AC outlet does actually look more original, and it actually does have another AC outlet. This one's kind of, as you can see, kind of broken, so I don't use it. And it seems like this screw right here is not holding in, it's just magnetized. So, you know, I'm probably not going to get it fixed since there's not much use for it. Of course, maybe sometime I would get it fixed since it would look better. And this unit is also made in Korea. And of course, you got your output fixed variables right here, left and right. Then pretty much just more warnings and still in French. And then a Dolby trademark over here. And of course, right here you can plug in extra antennas and stuff for perhaps FM and other things, AM. Of course, you do have, I think this is a built-in antenna. I'm not exactly sure myself, but they didn't put it there for nothing, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it on both of these units right here. And I'll just move them back to the front. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry I didn't demo them or anything, but if you watch my previous videos on the Advent Legacy 2s and some other couple videos, you'll see the Samsung being used. The tuner, not so much, since I don't really use the tuner much. I use my iPod. So yeah, if you want to see the Samsung in action, just look through my uploads, look for vintage stuff. I also have these LG Gold Star stuff, and I used to have a JVC amp with the tuner and the tape deck, but all I've got left is the tape deck since I sold the other two. But anyways, yeah, I guess if you guys got any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them and reply back. Alright, and another thing, sorry I didn't go over the specs or anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's about 50 to 70 watts per channel, I think. I'm not exactly sure, and of course impedance is 8 ohms. That's what they recommend, nothing below that. And yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. Alright, see you guys.